The third climate change myth we can look at is the claim that is sometimes proffered that global warming is no longer happening and that in fact the Earth is cooling. An example of this opinion can be found published on the website What's Up With That in 2009. This example is in fact a translation of a piece written by Henrik Svensmark that was published in the Danish newspaper Jyllands-Posten. The piece is entitled While the Sun Sleeps. The piece opens with the following statement. In fact, global warming has stopped and a cooling is beginning. No climate model has predicted a cooling of the Earth, quite the contrary. And this means that the projections of future climate are unreliable. Let's apply the CRAAP test. With regard to currency, it can certainly be argued that the article is a little dated. However, similar claims can be found in more recent articles, so let's continue. Next, relevance. Again, if we were looking for articles about climate change and whether climate change is happening, then there is no problem here. Of course, I would still be looking for further articles, but this is certainly relevant. What about authority? Well, the article states that Svensmark approved the translation. So let's look at Svensmark's qualifications. Well, Svensmark is a physicist at the Centre for Sun Climate Research with the Danish National Space Institute at the Technical University of Denmark. He has been working and publishing his research in the area of climate change throughout his career. Svensmark's credentials are entirely appropriate. So we turn to accuracy. Once more, this is where the problem lies. All indicators show that warming is still happening. When looking for evidence of global warming, there are many different indicators that we should look for. Whilst it's natural to start with air temperatures, a more thorough examination should be as inclusive as possible. Snow cover, ice melt, air temperatures over land and sea, even the sea temperatures themselves. The key indicators of global warming shown in this figure are all moving in the direction expected of a warming globe. How about purpose? Certainly the website on which the translation has been posted is a known purveyor of climate change denial. But Svensmark seems to be following his research. Svensmark argues that while the role of greenhouse gases in climate change is considerable, solar variations play a larger role. The article fails the CRAAP test on currency and accuracy. This climate change myth is a recurring theme. The question of global warming stopping is often raised in the light of a recent weather event, a big snowfall or drought-breaking rain. Global warming is entirely compatible with these events. After all, they are just weather. For climate change, it is the long-term trends that are important, measured over decades or more. And those long-term trends show that the globe is still, unfortunately, warming. Thanks for listening.